city of Chicago. Baseball from beautiful Wrigley Field. Today, it's an NL Central Division matchup between the St. Louis Cardinals and the Chicago Cubs. The race for the division continues to heat up as two of the best square off next. Kyle Hendricks, a California-born right-hander, is on the mound. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, one of the things this guy does really well, neutralize the left-handed hitters. On the season, lefties are hitting under 250 against this guy, so whatever he's doing against lefties, it certainly works.
Striding in is Tommy Edman, and we are ready for some daytime baseball. Now the first pitch. And the first pitch of the afternoon misses for ball one, and that's how things get underway here at Wrigley. Dan, D-Row, the Cubs, as they take the field here this afternoon. Despite the loss last time out, they'd won 4 in a row, so they've been on a nice little roll here.
Yeah, Matty, in this sport at this level, you have to find a way to be a little bit realistic. You're not going to win every ball game. So they lost last game. Fine. Let's find a way to execute today and get on the winning side.
And a great day for baseball here. 81 degrees at first pitch. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Ball. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Mariznick is under it. 1 down.
Batting second, the center fielder, Harrison Taylor.
And that'll bring up the former top prospect Harrison Bader. His matchup numbers with Hendricks. He's totaled 4 hits in 16 tries. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Edge of the zone that time taken and ruled a strike.
2-pitch mix here. If you're in the batter's box, you're looking for something up. Sinker changeup right here. Got to get it up.
And the pitch. Fastball called for strike 2. And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Carl Dixon.
Hey, D-Row, one of the things you have to be aware of as a hitter from Carl Dixon, he'll call that high strike.
Yeah, he will. So you better be on top of your game with 2 strikes, because if they elevate, good chance Carl Dixon's punching your ticket.
Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
That's great recognition right there on the part of the hitter. Not many guys lay off that one. That was a classic strikeout pitch. The 0-2 good changeup with some depth.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
Flip a coin right here with this next pitch. After throwing 2 fastballs to get ahead, he's been able to lay off both those off-speed pitches. Looks like he's seeing it pretty good.
The 2-2. Softly hit to short. Gonna be a tough play. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out. That was an exciting play at first there, and will employ show track for a better look. Knowing he really had to let it loose to beat the runner, he fired off a 90-mile-an-hour throw. That's not a number you'll see very often from an infield throw, so he really showed off the arm that time. And that'll bring in Nolan Arenado. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. Down and away. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Here's a ball for Rizzo over at first. Scooped up, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals. It's the Cardinals nothing. Cubs coming to bat. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Martinez gets the start for St. Louis in this one. Dan,
Want to become
Zach,
famous?
what's the word
My
on
followers, friends, and viewers on URL, Rizzo.com. 9123995, back to square one. Stop posting links, warning.
Over 1.40, so he's going to have to cut that down. Limit the amount of base runners, limit the amount of walks if he wants to have some success in this one here today.
And now here is D. Strange Gordon, and there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year. Now here's the first offering. And there's a base hit on the line.
Hey, this game's starting off exactly the way they want it to. Lead off single in the bottom of the first after their pitcher went out there and threw a donut on the board. Boys are flying around.
Here's Chris Bryant now, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. His head-to-head numbers against Carlos Martinez. He has 7 hits in 34 tries. He also has 1 home run. Now the 0-1. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone. Strange Gordon on at first, nobody out. A ball and 2 strikes.
I got to count 1 and 2.
Throw over to first, and the runner will get back standing. Hit out towards second. He's got it. There's one. On to Goldschmidt, but too late as they'll just get the 1. Next to dig in, Anthony Rizzo. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. First delivery to him. Fastball off the plate away for ball 1. The 1-0. Misses, ball 2.
Non-competitive pitch right there runs the count to 2-0, and he is ready to do some damage in the box.
Sent back up the middle, and that's through for a hit.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
And that brings up Javi Baez. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. He'll enter play here with an average just over 250. 11 home runs, and the RBI count at 35. Nothing in one count. Here it comes. First and second now, one man out. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out.
I think he kind of trained the hitter's eyes in that at bat. What I mean is you'll find the first 3 pitches are all down around the knees. So as a hitter, he's probably looking down there again, and that's the perfect time to raise his sights and make a good pitch up.
And that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. Batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike one. His head-to-head numbers against Carlos Martinez. He's got 5 base hits in 16 tries. He's also hit a couple of home runs against him. Ready with the 0-1. Fouled away. 2 down, runners at first and second. Easy take there on the sinker, well off the outside. Just hung in there on that one. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Now 2-2, 2 on, 2 out. This is when you have to make a pitch right here. The last thing you want to do is run the count full to 3-2. Then the runners are going to be off to the races.
Here's the 2-2. Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner. But this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2.
Hey, that's a good sinker right there. That's his bread and butter pitch, and if he's got that going, especially early, it's going to be tough to get some runs off him.
This is pulled into right. And what an effort on the running play to end the inning. Cubs strand a couple. We are still scoreless. New inning set to get underway, and that'll bring up the big bat of Paul Goldschmidt. First delivery to him. Hit in the air out to center field. Happ has it, and it's a quick out, number 1.
Is the game any good?
DeYoung.
1 out, bases empty, and that'll bring in the Illinois State product, Paul DeYoung. First pitch on the way.
Nope.
Ball 1.
Ball 1.
No score here as we play inning number 2. 2-0.
I can't tell you how big a pitch that is right there to be called the ball. 2-0 as an offensive player, man, it's almost 70% fastball. 1-1, he opens up the entire arsenal to get you out.
And the pitch.
For me, yes, it is a big game. Is it accessible? No, but as a blind gamer it is possible to manage the ball club.
High in the air out to center field. Hal is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2. Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina. His matchup numbers with Hendricks. He has an even 10 hits in 37 tries. He's also gone down on strikes 5 times. Now here's the first offering. Lower part of the zone, but it's taken for a strike.
Well, if you could throw it for a strike consistently, a first pitch changeup is effective. Hitters are almost never looking for it.
And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Well thrown sinker that time, down but in the strike zone.
There's the heavy sinker right there. What makes that pitch so difficult to hit is not only does it change eye levels, it actually changes plane. You go to hit it.
Swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Down in order go the Cardinals. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score.
Depending on the situation during the game, I can tell the CPU exactly what to do.
Now to the plate, here is Ildemaro Vargas, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. The pitch. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. The 1-0. Is laid off, but in there for strike 1. He tried to get that one airborne, but it's 1-2.
Well, he kind of struggled through that first inning, but ended up getting out of it. Now here in the second, you know he'd love to get this leadoff guy and get off on the right foot and maybe settle into this game a bit.
The 1-2. Hit out towards second. And that's out number 1.
Batting 7. The left fielder, Mariznick.
So here is Jake Mariznick. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
As this game progresses, I don't think he's going to want to miss in that spot down the middle of the plate much more. It's early. They're a little less aggressive right now, so he's able to get away with it.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Got him out on his front foot. It's 0-2. Mariznick is a guy that has a lot of speed, no doubt about that. And while that's certainly a weapon for him offensively, it could be argued that it benefits him just as much on the defensive side of the ball, given the position he plays.
And not only just speed, but first step quickness speed. He's able to track balls down that other guys cannot get to. And sometimes that's half the equation.
Ready with another 0-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. Bottom of the second here with no score. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. So to get his day started at the plate, Austin Romine trying to get it going at the plate. It's been tough sledding for him so far this year. Here's the first pitch.
If he's able to dot that sinker down and away and execute that pitch all day, you're going to see a lot of weak contact, and the infield defense is going to be on its toes.
Here's a weakly hit fly ball off to the left side, and that'll get down for a base hit.
Boy, D-Roll, that ball wasn't hit very hard, but when you're struggling like this guy is, any knock is a good knock.
Yeah, 100%. He doesn't usually get those. He has to square it up mid-barrel to find a way to get a knock. He hasn't had much luck this year, but he'll take that any day.
Into the box now, Kyle Hendricks. As he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. Ball and a strike.
Man, this pitcher is on right now, pounding the zone, attacking these hitters. He's making it look easy.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Is strike 2 swinging.
The count is 1 and 2.
Romine, the runner at first with 2 gone. And he fouls this one off. Now a breaking ball, but it's low.
Got to take your hat off to the pitcher right here. He's throwing a little pesky at bat at him right here. Could have easily just took 3 pitches and walked back to the dugout.
Here now the 2-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. 1 left for the Cubs. We'll move to the 3rd with no score. Now at the plate is Tyler ONeal. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the 3rd after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
Pitch on the way.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2.
Got him to chase after the curveball below the zone there. That was a really nice pitch, and it can be a really tough one to lay off of as a hitter.
Wind up and the 0-2 pitch. Well off the inside that time as the sinker misses for a ball. Misses, ball 2.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second with a punch out, one away.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Into the box, Dylan Carlson. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. His matchup numbers with Hendricks. He's hitless in 6 tries. Here comes the 1-0. Fouled off. The 1-1 home. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Long run for the center fielder. He makes the running play. 2 down. Next to hit is Carlos Martinez. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. Here's the first pitch to him.
Ball, that's off the plate.
Cardinals have been held out of the hit column here. And it's fouled away. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. All even now, 2-2. Into the windup and the pitch. Fouled away. The 2-2 one more time. Is looked at and the count moves full.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
And he lays off here. It's ball 4. And that is really cause for concern as he's just walked the opposing pitcher.
They haven't been able to register a hit against this guy, but at least they have a base runner here. We'll see if that leads to something.
That brings in Tommy Edman. Flew out in his only at-bat so far. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Ball 1, no strike.
He's ready. Here's the 1-0.
Ball, that's outside.
2 out with the man at first. Outside, 3-0 now. Harrison Bader would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on balls.
He did not want to let the hitter off the hook with 2 outs, and now he's got a runner in scoring position to deal with.
So that'll bring in Harrison Bader. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. Now here's the first offering. A bouncer to the left side. On the first, and the Redbird rally goes for naught as that ends the inning. A couple of walks, but no damage. Back with more fun here on a Friday afternoon after this. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll give way to the veteran second baseman, D. Strange Gordon. First offering. Softly hit out to short, and one gone. Digging in next will be Chris Bryant. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. The windup and the 0-1. And he fouls this one off.
Hey, usually the second time through the order you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating and feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Fouled off. The next 0-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now, as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike one. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
Yeah, if he's going to pound the zone with this stuff all game, the offense better step up. Somebody's going to have to pull a trigger a little bit earlier in the count.
A ball and 2 strikes to Anthony Rizzo.
He tried to climb the ladder right there, and I don't blame him. Now he's got those sights elevated. Don't be surprised with something off speed in the dirt.
And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
I think he's shown you right there he was trying to put you away with the off-speed pitch. Have to be leery of that right there and take pull side away. That'll keep you on all stuff, fastballs and the off-speed.
Too high, ball 3.
No pitcher likes to take the count to 3-2, especially when you throw a non-competitive pitch like that on 2-2. That one wasn't even close.
50th pitch of the game on its way. Ground for the shortstop, DeYoung. Fielded cleanly, throwing the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. All set for the start of the 4th, and standing in is the veteran third baseman, Nolan Arenado.
The old adage, pitching and defense have been stellar so far. They've certainly kept both offenses in check.
Now the first pitch. And he takes ball one. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
If you've been paying attention, the guy on the mound does not want to come inside. If I'm at the plate, I'm leaning out over.
Left side. Bryant's got it. Throw to first in time. One gone here in the fourth. So bases are empty with one gone. And stepping in, the power-hitting first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt. Pitch on the way. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Vargas is there. 2 down. So that brings in the power-hitting middle infielder, Paul DeYoung. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
Curveball close, but it's 1-1. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1.
I'd be real surprised if he goes back out away there on the mound. This is a count for a fastball challenge, and we'll see if he's ready for it in the box.
2 out, nobody on. Three balls and a strike to the Cardinals shortstop.
Time to wake up the offense right here. 3-1 count, all in on something over the heart of the plate.
And he's way off balance with the swing there.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
Full count still. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. And this one's taken for ball 4. So good work there as the Redbirds have got a 2-out base runner.
Well, they've been unable to get to this guy, so they'll take base runners any way they can get him. At the very least, you make him work from the stretch and add to his pitch total.
Yadi Molina digging in now, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. He's set. Here it comes. And a changeup here misses off the corner to start him out. It's ball 1. The 1-0.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
A 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes now. No runs, no hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. Hit to first. Rizzo was there. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. Cards lead 1. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. Bottom of the inning now, and stepping in is the veteran shortstop, Javier Baez.
The shortstop, Javier Baez.
Here it comes. Ground ball right side. And that is through into right field for a single.
Boy, Giro, it's about time they got something brewing here. First pitch single, and maybe now they can start to get some traffic on the bases.
Yeah, absolutely. Ambush tactics, not always the play. You want to drive that pitch count up and get into that bullpen, but sometimes pressure comes off the desperate passes.
Stepping in now, Ian Happ, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. The 1-0 home. Sinks below the knees, taken for a ball. Two-0 count, the pitch. 2 balls and a strike now. Here's the 2-1. 2-2.
Wow. I really appreciate the follows.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. 3-2 now. And that misses for ball 4. And it's first and second now with nobody out.
Well, they've struggled offensively in this one so far, but after that walk, they've got runners at first and second and look ready to make a little noise. Just need a big hit now.
Stepping in once again is Ildemaro Vargas. He bounced out last time up.
Yeah, Matty, and it looked like a sinker in his last AB that got him to roll over. Kind of similar situation right here. Similar stuff on the mound. Look for them to try and get him to do exactly the same thing as his last AB. He's got to fight to get it elevated just a little bit more.
And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down and away or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the harder plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
3-0 now. There's Jake Mariznick. He'll get his shot next. Baez on second. Happ at first with no outs. And they won't let him walk that easily, as that somehow ruled a strike. 3-1 now. From the belt, kicks and deals. Now both runners on the move. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Carlson is there, and he makes the catch for the out. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base. So one away here in the Chicago fourth. And up next, the center fielder, Jake Mariznick. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Cardinals get the bullpen started here as a right-hander's up and warming. Now the 1-0 is swung on and missed. Strike one.
He's going to have to set his sights a little lower right there. That pitch was able to get by him. His swing was just a little under that one.
A ball and 2 strikes now.
I got to count 1 and 2.
Looking to punch him out again. The pitch.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
He's set, and the 2-2 pitch.
I don't think he can afford another base runner here, so whatever pitch he feels best about, whichever one he feels most comfortable with, that's the one I expect him to turn to.
A swing and a miss. He offered it a ball way outside the strike zone for out number 2.
Wow, that's the case right there where a pitcher knows this guy's up there and he's in swing mode. That pitch wasn't even close to the strike zone, and he still swung at it.
In now, Austin Romine, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. A base hit in his first trip. The 1-0.
That's bolted.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
No runs, 4 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. Too high. And it's 3-0.
Well, nothing can make you question yourself on that mound more than 3 straight balls to a guy you know that you should go right after. Sometimes you just lose the strike zone and you don't know why.
The 3-0 pitch. And he misses with it for ball 4. So the bases will be loaded now with 2 away.
That's a nice job to work that walk right there. Even if it doesn't lead to anything to the scoreboard this inning, it prevents the pitcher from having to lead off in the next one. Just one of those small things that might go unnoticed, but in the end, make a big difference.
So our situation has the bases loaded, 2 men out. And the pitcher, Kyle Hendricks, will be the next to bat. From the stretch.
So important getting ahead with the bases loaded. Already a difficult situation, so you don't want to make it any harder by falling behind in the count.
He's set. The 0-1. This one's hit deep out to left center field. And that'll hit off the ivy out there. 1 run scores.
Are you kidding me right here? The pitcher gets a 2 RBI base hit that breaks the tie and gives them a 2-run.
You know, there's an old theory that a swinging bat is a dangerous bat no matter who swings it. The last thing they were thinking of, the opposing pitcher was going to drive in too.
Standing in now, D. Strange Gordon. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. He's 1 for 2 in this one. A swing and a high drive to right center field. Racing back, the right fielder into the bleachers and gone. So a 3-run shot to right center field. Home run number 2 for him on the year. And the Cubs have now opened this up to a 5-0 lead.
You can see why they love this guy. He's a leadoff guy with some serious pop. And he pounces on this mistake and knocked it right out of here.
Stepping in next, Chris Bryant. And the starter remains out there despite just allowing the long ball. We thought maybe they'd go and get him, but no indication of that yet.
Yeah, to me, that home run was a sign that he's starting to get a little bit tired out there. It was a good pitch to hit, and it's typically the command that starts slipping when you're fatiguing a little bit. So I can't see him being out there much longer.
And now the first pitch. And that misses for ball one.
And this should be a pretty good test of his resiliency out there. He's got to find a way to grab his composure, relax a little bit. He just gave up 3 runs. I get it. But he's got to attack this next hitter.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0.
This offense is absolutely feasting on these count leverage situations. If he's going to have any chance of feeling good about his effort tonight, this pitcher has got to get back in the strike zone.
Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side. Coming up now on 30 pitches in the inning. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Now the payoff pitch home. Locks him up for strike 3. Another good inning for the Cubs here, and you don't need me to tell you that these folks don't need much of a reason to have a good time. Back with more from Wrigleyville right after this. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the fifth.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cardinals to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said that they're playing right into the pitcher's game plan today by expanding the strike zone way too often. Instead of swinging at pitches in the strike zone that they can do something with, they're often chasing at pitches out of the zone, which is resulting in a lot of their outs.
Good morning, my friend.
Going forward, they have to start being more selective, guys.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. First pitch on its way. Swing and a flare hit toward right. And that's the first hit in this one for the Redbirds.
Hey, so far it's been easy pickings for this pitcher. He's gone through this lineup almost unscathed. But right there, leadoff single.
So how are you able to play
middle
games in
part
the
of the
car?
game. Let's see if he makes an adjustment before they do.
So now to the plate, DeYoung Carlson. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. Carlson, a California-born ball player. He's a second-year big leaguer. Here comes the 0-1.
0-1. I got a ball, 1 strike.
On the ground to second base. This could be 2. 1 there. On to first. The double play.
That's a great example there of why the sinker is such an effective pitch. The hitter's eyes see it higher in the zone than it ends up, and that makes it real tough to square up.
Well, for this game, it is not really accessible, but it is manageable to play the game as a manager.
Matt Carpenter will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 13, Matt Carpenter.
First pitch on its way. 281 the average entering play. 6 home runs and 19 driven in.
As a manager, I can tell the CPU exactly what to do, either batting or pitching.
1 ball and 1 strike. One and 2 now as that one's fouled
Okay, I
off.
understand.
Hey, offense needs to check itself right here. They need to make this starter a little bit more uncomfortable.
So what are your
1
favorite games
strike
to play?
away from 5 shutout innings.
Starting to go around, but it's a called 3rd strike anyway, and that will retire the side. Redbirds down quietly. They can't chip into that 5-0 deficit. Welcome back to the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cubs to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said it was clear his guys were locked into their at-bats from the very first pitch. And that's
Well, the
something
2 games
they
I played
emphasized
are
in the
Mortal Kombat
pregame
1-1, which is
meetings.
accessible.
He's happy they got
And
the
Madden 2-1,
message,
which is
as now
1-0-0
they've gotten into
accessible.
the bullpen. And they put up some solid run production in the early part of
Your
this game.
attention, please.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Adam Wainwright will come on in relief here and appear in game number 25 on the year so far. And that'll bring Anthony Rizzo to the plate. He'll be in there to start things out against Adam Wainwright.
Anthony Rizzo.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Curveball just misses apparently. 1-0. Here's the pitch. And it's
Like
fouled
right there.
away.
I told the batter to take a pitch. He did not swing.
The 1-1. And a good curveball gets him swinging for route number 1. Cardinals are into their bullpen
Okay, I
now
understand.
as there are the final numbers for their starter. And he'll likely do his best to forget about today.
Yeah, nothing seemed in sync for him out there in this one, Matt. He just couldn't get the ball where he wanted to, and the opponents really took advantage of that. That's a brutal feeling sitting in the dugout. Know that you disappointed your team and you went out there and laid an egg.
It's nice to see
And
you're
now
still
the
able to
first
game.
pitch. Javier Baez is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Scooped up. Throw on to first, and Wainwright has it working now. 2 away. Base is empty, 2 away, and that'll bring up the former first rounder and Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. Wainwright's ready. Here's the pitch.
Nope, that's the ball.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out.
Yes.
High in the air down the right field line. Long run for the right fielder. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Cubs are down in order as they're unable to add to their 5-0 lead.
Trust me when I tell you no exceptions to the rule. Bringing blessings when I move. Special on my.
So the lineup flips over and digging in, Tommy Edman to start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
Yeah, I think if I'm the hitting coach right here, Matty, I'm telling the offense to get aggressive. Just seems like we've been going too deep in counts, and this guy has got exploding stuff on the mound. So I would tell them get overly aggressive on a heater in the middle of the plate early.
And that's on the outside corner
Well, man,
for a
that's all the
strike.
questions I had, man. I hope you have a good gaming session and a wonderful rest of your day. Yourself to your new season.
This entire roster, they've showed up for the first game of this road trip and are getting absolutely boat raced.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Just does manage to get a piece there.
Don't be a stranger.
Foul. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
That's where he wants that sinker to end up, but that was a nice job of laying off.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Tough pitch to lay off, but he did, and it's ball 4, so the leadoff hitter is aboard to start the 6th.
Well, they haven't been able to scratch a run across yet, so maybe this walk will jumpstart their offense a little bit.
So stepping in is Harrison Bader, 0 for 2 for him to this point. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Lifted in the air toward the line and right.
All you want is the leadoff man to get on to start a big inning, maybe get a big rally going to claw your way back into this ball game.
Set to deliver the 0-1. Oh, double play ball to second. 4, 6, 3. But it's not in time, and they'll just get the 1. Here's Nolan Arenado. No hits to this point. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Looked to be a sinker there, up in the zone a bit, but called to strike.
You know, some guys just don't like pulling the trigger in an 0-0 count. They don't like the ambush tactic. They like to calibrate the speed, maybe pick up the brake. They want to know everything your ball does before they pull the trigger.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. A high fastball is in there.
He hasn't thrown that pitch much all game. I got to believe as an offense, you just got to throw that pitch away and move on to the next one.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Bader, base runner at first with 1 out. Hit out towards second. That's through, and he's got his first base hit. He's 1 for 3. And now this is thrown wildly, just getting it into the infield.
Hey, I like this right here. Offense putting a little bit of pressure right here on the defense. This game is not over yet. And if somebody can catch a gap or maybe hit one out, we got a chance to get back in this ball game. We might have something here.
And that brings up Paul Goldschmidt as he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball. 1-0. He's 0 for 2 in the ball game so far. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes.
Man, the Redbirds, they've been struggling all game long. They've yet to been able to get that big hit. This is the time for the big hit for the Redbirds.
Hit down the third baseline, but a foul ball, and it's 2-1 now. Comes set, now the pitch.
No, that's down.
Couldn't be a whole lot better situation to hit it now. 3-1, 2 on. He's got to be thinking he's going to get a pitch he can drive right here.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Definitely a fastball swing there, but a good time for the changeup. It's full 3-2. Ready with the payoff pitch. Now a swing and an easy fly ball out toward right center. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And the run is in to score from third.
Great job there by this power hitter. Known for driving the ball out of the ballpark. Does the job right there with the sac fly and brings the run home.
First delivery to him. Paul DeYoung stands in for the third time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. He's ready now. The pitch. Now a changeup, but it misses just a little below the zone.
He's gone back-to-back with off-speed stuff to start this AB, and neither has found the zone. He's trying to pitch him backwards, but that only works if you can get them for strikes. Now he'll probably have to challenge.
Swinging a soft liner, and that's in there. Base hit. And that runner will hold up at second with 2 aboard now.
Well, that's what's so disappointing as a pitcher, D-Row. You make a really good pitch, and yet this guy's so big and so strong, he's able to muscle it into right field for a base hit.
Yeah, you hand your batting gloves to the first base coach right there, and you thank your lucky stars. That's a nice AB.
At the plate, Yadier Molina, as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Outside part of the plate, the changeup is in there.
Boy, this is one of those ABs you like to hit the rewind button on. Put himself in a tough spot now, hitting with 2 strikes.
And a classic 0-2 pitch as the changeup misses low, and it's 1-2 now.
Well, that's a smart miss there. Sometimes guys will chase it down there, especially when they're in protect mode on an 0-2 count.
2-2 to the Cardinals catcher.
This is a huge pitch right here. I don't think he wants to go 3-2 and have those runners be in motion. Look for him to be aggressive with what he thinks is his best pitch right now.
Looking to minimize the damage here. Grounded weakly to the left. Throw to first in time, and the big inning is avoided as the side is retired. 2 hits here in the inning lead to a run for the Redbirds. 6th, 7th, and 8th place hitters due up in the bottom of inning number 6. The Cubs lead this one 5-1. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and coming forward is the switch hitting outfielder, Ildemaro Vargas. First pitch coming from Wainwright. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Now the 2-1. Goes the other way as this is lined to left. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning.
There's another line drive leadoff single right now. I mean, they've had an unbelievable scouting report on these pitchers today. They are finding barrels. They are not trying to do too much. Guys are staying in the big part of the field and hitting everything on the screws.
Here's Jake Mariznick as Wainwright's able to jump ahead of him here with strike one. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. And it's quickly 0-2. Vargas aboard here at first with nobody out. Now about a 58-foot breaking pitch that he wisely lays off here. A 1-2 from Wainwright.
Wow, you guys are helping me reach my goal of being an affiliate with Twitch. Appreciate you fucking guys. 100.
It's sharply toward third. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit.
Hey guys, he's lucky he's getting this baseball back. He hung that middle of the plate. The batter's eyes lit up and he was able to put good wood on it.
Into the box, Austin Romine. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. And no sense risking anything here as the bases will be loaded now with still nobody out.
The pitcher.
Boy, D'Ero, we're looking at a big inning right here with that single. Bases are loaded, yet no runs have scored in this inning.
Yeah, and that's exactly what that pitcher wants you to do. You have to eliminate the noise, Dan. Just try and drive in the guy from third base. Don't put pressure on yourself that you have to get everyone in with one swing of the bat. Pass the baton and keep the line moving.
The 0-1 on its way. And this is low, but Molina's able to prevent it from getting away. Now the 1-1 pitch. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
1-2.
The 1-2. Ground ball to second. This could be 2. Reined in. To second for 1. On to first, and it's a double play. Although the run does come in to score from third.
A base is loaded. Last thing you want to do is ground into a double play, and that's just what he does. 1 run scores, but you don't get an RBI in that spot. That's a rally killer.
Strange Gordon will stride in again as first we flash you back to his at-bat in the 4th inning, and what a big one it was. A 3-run home run that was certainly one of the big blows in the ballgame to this point. Wainwright comes set. Here's his offering.
1-0.
Now the 1-0. Men on third with 2 down. swing and a ground ball to third. But a foul ball, 1-2 now. From the belt, the pitch. Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2. Got him swinging, and that's the third out. Only one in the inning for the Cubs. We're through 6 full. It's the Cubs 6 and the Cardinals 1.
Do you think that's just a statement? Then you're ludicrous like it's word of mouth. I ain't new.
Now into the box, Tyler ONeal. He was a strikeout victim his first trip and then collected a base hit his last time around. Pitch on the way. Starts things here with a changeup for a called strike.
Hey, this guy's been throwing a gem so far. We're moving on later into this game, and he's right at about league average for first pitch strikes.
Hit hard to short. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. Couldn't have been much closer at first, and as show track will demonstrate for us, it took a throw of over 90 miles an hour just to beat the hustling runner. Really an amazing show of arm strength on that play. At the plate now, Dylan Carlson, as he'll go after a hard sinker that time and falls behind 0-1. No hits to this point. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. And through 6 1/3, he's about to hit the 100 pitch mark now.
Hey, you know, Matty V, this is all you can ask for as a manager in today's game in baseball. Very rarely do we see guys get through the 7th inning. So he's through the 6th here with 1 out, and Mark DeRosa, so far so good, a pretty decent outing.
Yeah, and I think it's going to be batter to batter here for the manager if he's going to continue to ride this hot hand or if he's going to go to the bullpen.
Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
Keep in mind, people, the longer the at bat, the higher the likelihood that this becomes his last inning.
The 2-2. Up the middle, and that is through into center field for a 1-out single.
Dan, how frustrating that must be. 8 pitch at bat, and he's able to work a base hit.
Dero, he threw everything but the kitchen sink at him. He threw off-speed pitches, fastballs, and on the 8th pitch, left one out over the plate, just enough for a base hit.
Lane Thomas is out of the dugout now, as it looks like he'll come on and hit for the pitcher, Wainwright. Set and the pitch. First pitch sinker misses in on the hands that time. It's a ball and no strikes. The 1-0 finds the zone, strike 1.
Very rarely does a pitcher like this leave one in a location like that. That's a pitch right there he'd like to have back. He'd love to swing at that one again.
1-1 is offered at but missed.
Count is 1 and 2.
The 1-2.
I'm seeing all the signs of fatigue right now. This is when you really have to bear down mentally as a pitcher.
Bouncer up the middle. Dive by Baez to second for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Nothing doing there for St. Louis. They trail 6-1. Daniel Ponce de Leon will take over on the mound to start the bottom of the 7th.
Number 32.
Last half of the 7th here, and that'll give way to the third baseman, Chris Bryant.
The third baseman, Chris Bryant.
Pitch on the way. High and away on the first pitch fastball there. It's ball 1. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. The 1-0 home. Misses for the second ball.
2-0.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. Waiting next is Anthony Rizzo. Three balls and a strike to the Chicago leadoff hitter. Fouled away. Softly hit here to the left side. And this will be gobbled up fairly easily down there at third for the first out. Now to bat, Anthony Rizzo, who went down on strikes in his last at-bat. Here's the pitch.
Ball 1.
Now the 1-0.
2 balls, no strikes. Outside.
Strike taken up in the zone.
I got 3-1.
He must know something we don't know. That was a center cut heater with count leverage in a big spot. I don't understand why he's taking.
And he fouls this one off. 1 out, nobody on. And he misses ball 4.
That was a great battle right there. He tried to get him to chase, but he laid off some really tough pitches and got a walk. Got to tip the cap to the batter that time.
Here's Javier Baez. He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
Fouled off. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1. He waits. Now the pitch.
What pitch recognition right there. 90% of the guys are going fishing after that nasty slider.
Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes.
In a double play situation, you kind of expect most pitches to be down in the zone, hoping for a ground ball. So that was an interesting pitch selection to go up in the zone. I think he caught him off guard a little bit.
In now, Ian Happ, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball one. In his career against this pitcher, he's 2 for 3. He's taken him deep once. Rizzo leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. A 2-ball, no strike count to the Cubs center fielder.
Hey, YKK.
In the dirt. It's 3-0 now. And this pitch misses for ball 4. So that's going to move a runner into scoring position now with 2 away. So in now for Chicago, Ildemaro Vargas. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Hey. Two men are on with 2 men out. This one's in the dirt. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. 1-1. Hey!
I'll tell you, it's a helpless feeling for a manager or a pitching coach when your pitchers are having a really hard time throwing strikes. What are you supposed to do other than keep trying new guys until someone starts attacking the zone?
Now both runners are breaking. There's a looping fly ball out to right. Right fielder coming on. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Cubs strand a couple. They lead it 6-1. Ready to begin the 8th, and next will be the speed threat, Tommy Edman. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. In need of a quick inning here, but he starts this one with a ball. It's 1-0.
Obviously, the game plan wasn't to let this guy beat you right here. He's already walked twice, and that pitch out of the zone tells me they want nothing to do with him.
Swung on and missed. 1-1.
Something that stood out to me in this game is the lineup's lack of a solid plan at the plate. Seems like way too many guys are chasing pitches out of the zone and trying to hit pitchers like that one down and away. There's no success in that.
A shot to second base and handled for the first out. The next to bat for St. Louis, Harrison Bader. Fourth trip to the plate now, and he's hitless to this point.
Yeah, he and his teammates have really been shut down by some very good pitching in this one. Been fun for a guy like me to watch.
First pitch on its way. Sinker to open the AB, in there for strike one. Bases are empty, one man out. And it's fouled away. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss on this next pitch.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. On the ground to the right side. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow. Next it'll be Nolan Arenado. And they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, it's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it one bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen.
Now the first pitch. Too much dip on the sinker. Laid off for a ball. 2 out, nobody on. Grounder down the line at third, but a foul ball. 1-1. Now here's the pitch.
Now that pitch tells me this guy's feeling frisky right now. He's on. He's got everything working.
Two balls, 2 strikes to Nolan Arenado. High and deep to left. This one's got plenty of distance. Into the bleachers and out of here. Nolan Arenado touches them all. Career number 247 as the lead is cut to 4. It's 6-2 now.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt.
Now battle, the first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt.
Here comes the Chicago skipper now up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's going to make a move, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll leave after a strong 7 2/3 here, as he'll hope the bullpen can get the final 4 outs to secure his victory. Rowan Wick enters the ball game out of the pen, looking for the final out here in the top of inning number 8. Here's the first pitch to him. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1. Now here's the pitch. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful because this pitcher might throw him another one.
Here comes the 1-2.
Yep, that ball went out.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
Got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning. One for the Cardinals in the inning on the solo home run. On now to the bottom of inning number 8. It's the Cubs 6 and the Cardinals 2. Jordan Hicks is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Ready now is Jake Mariznick. It was a base hit last time up.
Yeah, guys, everyone knows he's been slumping. Dan, you can certainly attest to this, only amassing a solid 1 hit in your entire career. But pressure's off now. Maybe he gets hot.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
1-0.
Now the 1-0 is a fastball down below the knees. The 2-0. Swing and a little tapper.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
That's the 3rd time in this game he's gone down on strikes. Not the game he was hoping to have when he was taking batting practice, but at least his guys are ahead.
Standing in now, Austin Romine. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. Here comes the 1-0. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time.
Wow, that pitch wasn't even close, and he almost chased it. If I'm the pitcher, I'm going to expand the zone even more on the next one.
Now the 2-0.
That's a real nice location with that fastball up and in on the hands. Hard to do much with that because a hitter really can't extend his arms very easily.
Fouled away. And another foul ball. Here's another 2-2. And he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2. Swinging a hard liner to center field. And he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the second out.
He got that one pretty good. It just didn't have the right launch angle to carry over the outfielder's head. Small difference where the ball hit the bat could have made all the difference.
To plate now, Rowan Wick. As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at a first pitch fastball for strike 1. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. Ready with the 0-1. Good pitch there down below the zone. Got him to go after it.
Hey, this guy obviously feels he can move traffic right here. He's taking 2 big swings. He's trying to help himself.
A pause and the 0-2. Just a touch outside, 1-2. Now the pitch.
Ball inside.
Don't be surprised if he gets another back foot slider right here. Don't think for a second just because he took the first one that this pitcher won't come back exactly the same way.
And strike 3 called as he says, you got to be kidding me, with the side retired. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. They lead it 6-2. Stepping up is DeYoung. Prior history in this matchup, he's 1 for 3. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch.
Oh, that's too high.
He's ready. Here's the 1-0.
2 balls, no strike.
Hey.
Aye. 2 balls, 1 strike.
Line hard to the left side. But this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2.
Hello.
And he fouls this one off. Now another 2-2. Sent on the ground out to second. He's got it. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. The Cubs are into their bullpen now as there are the final numbers for their starter, and he'll be very happy with how the day went.
Hey, anytime you can get through 7 innings, Matty V, that's really a good quality start. Into the 8th inning, wasn't able to get out of the 8th, but he's still in line for the win. Needs a little help from his guys in the bullpen now.
Into the box now, Yadier Molina, as he'll take a look at ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. 1-0. One out, nobody on. One and two now as that's in there at the knees. And that's going to be high 2-2 now. Here's the pitch. High and deep down the left field line. The 2-2 one more time. Swing and a miss at one in the dirt. And the throw is made to record the second out of the inning. And now in the box, ONeal comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the ninth. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. And a good fastball there, but this just misses the zone for ball 1. Now the 1-0 is in there for strike 1. Now the 1-1 pitch is laid off for ball 2. Fouled off. Crowd of over 39,000 on their feet.
I invested in Austin Meadows was good smart. I have 6/8 of him.
And it's fouled away. Cardinals down to their final strike here. Trying to nibble here, and he misses to run it full now. 3-2.
Great take right there, but the last thing you want to do is be called out on strikes to end the game.
And he looks at ball 4 now, so he's aboard, and you always have to worry about the threat of a steal when he's on base.
Man, you hate to give up a 2-out walk to anybody, but especially to a speed demon like him. Good chance he's running here, and good luck trying to stop him.
So
Not
now
sure
into the
allowed.
box
Is
is
it a deck card?
Carlson. Lifetime against this particular arm. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. First pitch on its way. And a good swing there as this is deep down the line and right, but this is going to wind up out of play.
Why so many 6/8?
And it's taken for strike 2 as now they're down to their final strike here this afternoon. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. In the dirt here. Good job there as the count goes to 1-2. ONeal is off at first with 2 away. And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2.
That's a good pitch to lay off right there. That cutter inside. And that is a real tough pitch for hitters to lay off of. And a lot of times, if you do swing at that cutter in, you're going to end up with some firewood in a broken bat.
Good job going down and hanging with it that time. Set to deal on 2-2. Swing and he pops him up. Bryant has a play, makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
Always nice to get the first game of the series, but even more so when it's in front of the home crowd. It seems to energize everybody the rest of the series.
6-2 the final total today. Chicago took the lead in the fourth and held on until the end. Kyle Hendricks earned his 9th win of the year. Carlos Martinez was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. So that'll do it for us. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to the new website, theshow.com.
Yo, what's up, guys? I'm gonna go live with some Mortal Kombat in about maybe 20 minutes. If you guys want to ask your questions, I will do it over there when I'm live with Mortal Kombat. And if they ask other questions, I'll do my best to answer your questions. But I appreciate you guys watching this game. And my phone has been blowing up the last 3.5 days. I appreciate you guys, I really do. Alright, see you next stream, my friends.
For St. Louis, 2 runs on 5 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base.